Hey, welcome to the Business Builder Blueprint. This is lesson 3, phase 3. Okay, phase 3, and this is monetization. How do you monetize your products? I'm a big fan of email marketing. You don't have to use it, but it's very effective because everybody is not going to be ready to buy right when they sign up for your thing, whatever it is, for your lead magnet. So the first thing, there are 4 parts of phase 3 of monetization. The first one is automated email sequences. Now in the phase 2, I told you to select an ESP, an email service provider that can deliver these emails and deliver your lead magnet automatically. Because the idea is that you want to be getting leads and serving those leads automatically when you're at the beach. Or if you don't like the beach, at your favorite restaurants, on a boat, skiing, whatever you like to do. Doing music, I don't know. All right. So as far as monetization, you get them on your email. At this point, they're already on your email list, or they're already been consuming your content. And also, you know what? After this, I'm gonna do some bonus sales training to show you how you can make these offers and just present them, give them an opportunity. I'm not saying you'll make a lot of sales, but at least you'll know the different ways you can do it. So they get emails. All right. I would say the first email is just provide value. Okay. Now in email number 3 or 4, this is where you can soft pitch a product. Okay. So it could be in the PS line. It could be just as simple as, let's just say, I'll take this for example, phase 1, content, 2, audience, 3, monetization. Let's say I make 3 videos. So the first email, I'll say, here's the link to a video that teaches you all about content creation, how to make it, the best thumbnails to use, the best titles to use, how to attract people to your videos, how to structure the videos, right? I can have an email with that. Second email, now that you've learned how to create content, you can check out this video that teaches you how to build assets like a lead magnet or something like that, right? In the second email. So I'm giving them value twice now. I'm teaching them how to do something and then teaching them how to build a system. In the third email, I'll say, hey, now that you know how to create your content, now that you know how to get leads and create something that entices the leads, now here's how you sell to them. And so you could say something like, watch this video on monetization. Now, if you're following what I'm putting down, all of those videos should have a call to action, which you'll pitch in email 4, which should be a tripwire, a low cost item. If my videos, and I've done this with this blueprint, with this program, if the emails are about these 3 things, right, and this is called the Business Builder Blueprint, then I would say in the PS line of 3 that, hey, you learn how to make content, you learn how to build leads, and now you learn what and why you need to monetize them. By the way, only teach them in your content what they need to do, why they need to do it, and when they need to do it. You save the how for something like this, a paid product, okay? I'll teach you how to implement this inside my program. I'll teach you why you need it. I'll teach you what to do to get it. I'll teach you when you need to do it. But if you want to learn how, we can go deeper and I'll show you how to do that inside my program. So you're giving them value, but you need to leave the implementation. That's what you need to sell, okay? So automated sequence, and then you soft pitch in the PS line, okay? I would say in the 3rd or 4th email. And then after you soft pitch it, so that would be like, PS, if this was bringing you value, I have something called the business blueprint that you can buy for $17 or for $50 or for $97. It'll help you implement. Remember, you're selling the implementation. It'll help you implement all the things that you've already learned. Okay. And then in that next email or the next 3, you can do this. I always like to use three emails. And you know what? This is on the fly. These are all sales emails. S1, S2, S3. Okay. The first one is transformation and benefit driven. So T and B, transformation and benefit driven. Okay. This is the transformation you will make in this program. FAQs is always, I like to put them in I messed that up, in the 3rd email. The second email is more, I wouldn't say urgency and scarcity. I don't like to do urgency and scarcity. I do use it in some form. Like for instance, I do have only 10 slots at a time in my $5,000 coaching program. In my memberships or whatever, I usually take like max 100 people. The online courses, I do let them run. But when you start getting a lot of people in there, then you start like, how are you going to serve those people? What if you have 100 people messaging you with a problem in your course or whatever? That's going to be hard to fulfill if you don't have a team, if it's just you. You don't think about some of those things until after you get to that point, which is a good problem to have, but still a problem nonetheless. So transformation and benefits. This one can be more like what info, what it has in it, the modules, the title, the chapter, the module titles, the chapter titles, whatever it is in the program. So this is more information based for people that are logical and not emotional. Okay. The transformation and benefits is more emotional. You want to touch on those people that have that are emotional buyers. Okay. The second, sales email, informational. So that not only do they feel like they need this, but now I have the logical information that tells me why I need this. So you're covering both types of people. And then the FAQs, things that people ask the most. I have a book, this book right here, how to build the blueprint to building your online empire. Now I give this book away for free now. But what I do is, in my videos, I have a call to action. I say, hey, if you want to learn how to build a business easy, it's inside this book. You can get this book for free. You just give me your email address. In the email, I say, on the form that they sign up to get this, there's a question that says, what's your number one biggest challenge? And if you want, you can make it required for them to get this. So that way you're getting feedback at the same time that you're building an audience. You're doing two things at once. I like to do that. You can do this, or you can just ask them in one of these emails. Okay, maybe you can ask them between email 3 and 4 or whatever. You can include it in the third one. Hey, are you getting value from this? And if you are, I'd like to know your number one challenge, or I'd like to know how this benefited you. That's a testimonial. And testimonials can be text, they can be video. They can be a comment on a YouTube video. I use all that stuff. I'll screenshot it real quick and say, hey, this is what people are saying. So that's how you do it. All right, that was email sequences. Okay, pick an ESP and you pre-write these. You write them one time and then you send traffic to them. Once you send traffic to them, you can see, okay, my open rates on this email was 30%. My email on this one was 15%. My rate on this one, sorry, email open rate. My email open rate on this one was 15%. My email open rate on this one was 20%, and the click-through rate was 2%, which means that these emails that have low open rates, I need to fix something on it. Maybe the title, maybe the preview text, to get them to open the email. Then you change that, boom, run more traffic through it again until you raise up these percentages, the click-through rates. And then once you figure out a system that works and you test all of this, you can put it on autopilot. All right, landing page. Okay, the landing page is actually how you get the email. All right, and for a landing page, all you need is a headline, a good headline. And I think of it like I teach people, when I teach people to write a book, I think of it like that, right? The cover and title has to be good. The title should be clear. What is this about? The subtitle is what transformation will they go on? So that's kind of like how I build my landing pages. The headline is going to be clear. Who is this for? And then in the headline, you can also include what type of transformation it will make. So for content creators, whatever, who want to build a business with their content, this will help you get your content done in 2 days without overwhelm, without tech. And it can help you make money in a week. You can implement this in a week. I'm making an example, okay? So headline, I like to include videos right up under the headline. And then you can either do a button below that, or you can start putting information like and I don't make this long now. People's attention spans are short. But if they're on a landing page, that means that you already did a lot of things right. Okay? If they're on a landing page, that means you already delivered the content. You already gave them a call to action. They found all those things to be good enough to get to this landing page. And then they gotta look through it and give you their information. All right, so you need landing pages. The landing pages. The thing is, it's a lot of moving parts. If the landing page isn't working, you're not getting a lot of signups, whatever. Let's say you are getting a lot of views on the video. You're getting a lot of visitors to the landing page, but not a lot of people are opting in. Then that might mean that your headline needs to be changed. I would change that first, run the traffic again. If you get more increase in, conversion rate on your landing page, then the next thing I would change is the video. Got a good headline. Let's see if I can make the video better. If you make another video and the conversion rate goes down, put the whole video back up. I don't know. You can test these different things. Third thing for monetization. This is important. All right. Install the Facebook Pixel. You can Google this. There's a lot of videos on it now. And Google Analytics. And here's why. If you're starting your business from day one, you build a landing page, you need to have a Facebook Pixel and like a Google tag installed on that page. Let's say you don't plan on releasing any content for a year or two. Let's just say you just want to knock out, like I said in one of the previous videos, Law of 52. Create 52 videos. Send an email each week about those 52. So 52 emails over 52 weeks. All right. That'll give you a year's worth of content, of being consistent, of dropping valuable knowledge, having 52 opportunities for people to be in your audience. Right. But when I'm ready to target them with ads and I want to go back to those people, all those people that have connected with me, I want to be able to track to make sure that I'm targeting those people. And that's why you need to install some type of analytics tracking, the Facebook Pixel and Google Tag. All right. Now I've been running Facebook and Google ads for a while now, and it's not hard to install them, but I'm a nerd. So some people might not want to deal with that. But it's worth the trouble if it causes you trouble to do it. And then traffic. You got to get traffic to your automated to your landing page to get on your email list. Then you can track these people. You can retarget people later. This is for future business building. Okay. And the traffic can be found in people think Facebook is dead, but you can find them in Facebook groups. All you have to do with the Facebook groups is just look at what people are saying. That's going to give you pain points so that you can use in your marketing and messaging. And also you might notice some people make a comment on something that nobody else is answering, and you might have a product or a solution for that. All right. You reach out to them. That's hustle. That's online hustle these days. That's the equivalent of what people used to do, knocking door to door. That's how you do it. Ads, right? Ads, you can just throw some ads at whatever content you're trying to. Let's just say you have a video that's doing real well, right? And you have a call to action in there like I teach, and that video is doing well. Or maybe you have a video that is not doing so well, but you know it's a good video. You created some value with it, and you want it to get to more people. Put some ads behind it, okay? That can get you traffic, and then you'll naturally. It's just a numbers game. I mean, if the more people you send to it, somebody's gonna like it. There's an audience for everything. You just got to find your audience. So, comments. This is underrated, okay? When I think of comments, I like Sonny Lenarduzzi. I like Pat Flynn. Everybody likes Alex Hormozy and Myron Golden and Russell Brunson and Shalene Johnson. It's so many names. I'm sorry if I'm leaving anybody out. I will go to their comments on some of their the videos that have the most views, and just go through the comments, and you'll see they can't cover everything. There's people asking questions about all kinds of different things. And maybe you specialize in one of those things that they don't have. You could sit there and say, hey, I made a video about this. Or you can just say something to try to get them on not even try to get them on your audience right away. Remember, before you take them to the dance, you got to court them. All right. So comments on Facebook, groups, under YouTube videos that are popular in your niche. You can go, I like threads. You can type in a hashtag and it'll bring up all the relevant stuff that people are saying about that topic. Reddit. I would go to Google and type in whatever topic, Reddit. it'll bring you up exactly what people are talking about. And then in the comments, this is where you can fish for people who you can serve. This is if you don't have any money and you don't have an audience, okay? Well, if you're watching this, you got a little bit of money, you know what I mean? And that's phase 3 monetization, okay? I might have to go back and take a screenshot and with these visual aids for you. Anyway, that's it. That is all 3 phases: content, audience, monetization, broken down. If you have any questions, leave it. Leave me an email. If you know somebody that this can help, share it with them. All right, that's all I ask. Share it with them so that they can experience the same type of growth that you're going to experience. I mean, I'm not promising you $1 million, but I can promise you that this structure can help you build your foundation right. And when it's time to start cashing in after you built that audience and you built that content library, you will be ready. You will have the foundation established. You'll know what you're doing, or at least have an idea of where to go. All right. All right. Take care. Peace and blessings.